So normally survey and budget, when we take a discussion or preparation point of view, normally we think that the survey is about the facts, figures or datas, graphs, etc. But if you thoroughly look into your specifications given in the syllabus or instructions in the last 5 years, I'm talking about 2013 onwards, no question you will find it on the factuals or based on the information or data or graphs. The questions are about the concepts. So when we take up the survey as such, that is economic survey is about assessing the last financial year. That is 2017-18, completely it is analyzing it. Budget is about the future. That is the ensuing financial year. If we take up the next, the projection and the forecasting for the next financial year. So survey is about completely analyzing the Indian economy and its issues connected and those issues whether you have a clarity. So even the survey, the Government of India has divided the survey into 2 volumes. The first volume is about the issues and concepts. They discuss about the issues and concepts, which is utmost important for our prelim as well as for the mains point of view. The second volume is about the datas. They'll just give you the datas, those concepts and issues. Based on that, how the datas they focus on the volume 2. For the exam point of view, volume 2 is of not importance. So I'm going to deal with the volume 1. So if you deal with the volume 1, this is the area where you have a farmer's distress. Farmer's distress. What is the distress? They are going for a, agriculture season. It means that rain failure, agriculture crop failure, naturally, immediately what they do? They suicide. One of the major steps is, we are talking about the establishment of ENAM. That is, National Agricultural or Common Agriculture Market, which is electronically connected. Okay, ENAM. We talk about ENAM. So how you are connecting the regulation with the deregulation? Now through the ENAM, how you are going to increasing the farmer's income. Now here, for ENAM they have done is, the step in attaining this is about what was earlier period in regulation we had it is, please note that APMC law, that is from 1956 till date, if you see, that is APMC laws. What is the expansion of APMC? Agricultural Produce Marketing Committees Act. Agricultural Produce Marketing Committees Law. So please know that in Constitution, agriculture is a state subject. Now since 1956, every state has passed this law. This law is completely related to government controlling the agricultural markets, regulating its prices. So the twin balance sheet problem is, so you have a 2 components, bank as a component and the industry and business as a other component. Industry and business is the other component. Okay, the word twin is what? 2 factors. One is the banking as a sector, another is the industry business as another group. Now what is the twin balance sheet problem is, now the bank is giving a loan to industries and businesses. Okay, now bank is giving a loan to the industries and businesses. Now the industries and businesses have to go for the production. So once they go for a production, they'll be able to repay. They'll be able to repay. Now this is a complete picture where no problem exists. Is it clear? Now the bank is giving a loan to the industry and business. But the industry not yet to translate So why the industry has borrowed the loan? For a project. Now project is what you call completed and made to operate, it will happen. But what is the problem that we have it in the other side is industries and businesses. We come across a phenomena called as a stalled projects. Please note that the term stalled projects. Stalled project means what? The project in midway, project in the halfway. It means what? It has not completed. If it is completion only, you can go for a production. Why it is in the halfway is, please note that, lack of approvals and clearances. Please note that, lack of approvals and clearances. Public sector banks, recapitalization. So public sector banks recapitalization is, you said 20 plus banks are there, huge losses made. Now what is the quantum of amount required recently known as what? 88,000 crores. Okay. So this much amount of huge capital is required by all the, what you call, banks which are controlled and managed by government. This much capital is needed and government has to provide. Now recently what the government has said, so government can arrange this fund. One is through, please note that, budgetary sources. So through budgetary, it says it is able to contribute only 8,000 crores. So the remaining 80,000 crores has to come from non-budgetary sources. It means what? The government doesn't have the capability of providing through the budget, so non-budgetary sources. It has to. Now in the last 10 years, China has a long stint of growth. They have the long stint of growth. It means what? That is, it is growing in the double digit for the last 10 years. Okay, so in the last 10 years, if you see, Chinese economy has been growing at a, what do you call, at a rapid pace. It means what? Compared to the previous year, each year the 10% growth was there. So it means what? Long growth period was there. Please note that, long growth period. So in the last 10 years, if you see, India has at only one time or in only one financial year, it has touched the mark of 9+. That is a 9% growth compared to the previous year. But China has consistently crossed the barrier of double digit. So even today, what is the challenge for our economy is when we will be touching that double digit growth. They say if an investment is coming and industrial production is going up, naturally we will be able to do. And infrastructure is coming. So in the China's long, what do you call, the growth is there. Now what happened is, it is